All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to all the Akim out there and the true believers in the faith. You know, so first off, this is Brother Shamar. And, back with another lesson speaking on something that happened recently. I don't really go into my personal business like that or whatever, but what happened recently the other day, is the reason why I'm doing this lesson now. The times that we're in, coming close to the Passover today, it's a very serious time that we in, and brothers are making lessons on that, as well as being staying in the spirit, not reacting off of emotions and whatnot, and really examining yourselves and trying to be in the right spirit as much as possible. Yet, like I was saying, with regarding the situation that happened with me recently, it was on Sunday evening. I was out, out doing my thing, or whatever, out doing stuff, and I came, towards the end of the night when I was trying to come back to my car. I noticed that it was gone. At first I thought maybe I was tripping, forgot where I parked it, whatnot, but then shortly realized that it had to be stolen, and the following day, did the little procedure, filing police report and all that other stuff. But, when it happened initially, I didn't necessarily get mad about it. It's just like, it is what it is, What can you do about it? Me being mad isn't going to change my situation, and me being frustrated or depressed or whatever, it's not going to change the fact that it's gone, Luckily, there's no valuables and whatnot in there. It's just a really more so just an inconvenience as far as not being able to get around as easily. But it is what it is for the time being. And, it was just super random how it happened, out of nowhere and all that. Not even like it was just, yeah, it's not in a ghetto area or in the hood. It's just a normal spot where people would be at, as far as like where I parked my car. But then the first scripture that came to mind was this right here, what I'm finna go into. It's 1 Peter 4:12. It says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you." And that's the first thing I thought about, because I live in the Bay Area or whatever, and we understand out here, the brothers, that the crime is really getting worse. People smashing, grabbing in cars, stealing stuff out of stores, all this other stuff. And then, it happens to you, and it's a whole different type of situation versus, you hearing it, seeing clips with it happening to other people. But, this is the first scripture that came to my mind, thinking not strange, because that's just a wild, crazy type of incident to occur. But nonetheless, like the scriptures say, thinking not strange when these things happen to you, because hey, we in hell, and that's the way I view it. Ultimately it's just Satan, trying to just mess with me. Hey, it is what it is, like I said, I ain't letting it get to me, but hey, I'm not going to think too deep into it, because hey, with the times that we live in, and we're, like I said, we're close to the Passover. And it's a very serious time. All type of things be happening. Could have been a lot worse. It was just a car, so it's a material thing. You can always replace that. Yet the first thing that came to my mind was going back to the scriptures when the whole situation happened. And like I said, I didn't necessarily sit there and get mad, flustered, whatever, let it bother me like that. It's just like I said, it's gone. So what am I going to do about it? I can't sit here and imagine or be so fixated on something that's literally not coming back. It's gone, as of now. But yeah, a lot of, like I say, we're in the times coming up to the Passover. Hey, you got to be circumspect, man, like the scriptures say. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that too. read this real quick. Yeah, this Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." That's right. Anybody else that's in the world that happened to them, that's, it would have been a whole different type of reaction for, other people or most people. All right. But you got to redeem the times that we in, man. We're in evil times, man. And like I said, being out here in the Bay, that's just like at this point, that's like a normal thing to occur as far as crime, cars being stolen, people getting their stuff stolen, people breaking in people's homes. It's getting real bad out here, And it's not like it was just it don't happen often, because when I talked to the police officer and all that to make the report, he even said it that people stealing, I got like a regular car, just like a Honda or whatever, and he was just saying like, man, people are stealing those all the time, left and right. And the same thing with the dealership. I called them up and asked them some questions, and the dude that I was talking to from the dealership where I got the car from, he said the same thing, like people stealing those left and right. But these are times that we live in, man, where it's just America is just getting worse and worse, rapidly declining. All right, as well as it's coming up to the end. Satan is going to be doing more things to mess with you. All right, and you can't necessarily let that bother you. All right, or throw you off, throw your game off, or throw your spirit off, so to speak, because like the first scripture I started off with, think it not strange, man, because a lot of wild things are going to be happening. And a lot of wild things do happen. That's like my situation as a recent that just went down. But I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers out there and other people that believe, they got all type of stories to tell that may have happened, like nobody else would experience, so to speak, that's not in the faith, that believes. So you can't necessarily let that bother you. And that's why the scriptures say what it says, as far as everything being written aforetime for our learning. All right. The scriptures is our comforter. So when you go through these different things and crazy stuff happen to you, like that's a wild thing to occur, randomly or whatnot. Nonetheless, hey, man, that's the times that we're living in, man. And thinking not strange when crazy stuff happens. Because at the end of the day, you got the main thing for, is having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. A car can always be replaced, and anything material-wise can always be replaced. So it's not like a big deal to me, The other scripture I want to grab is in Job 2. And this is when, because Job is a nice example comparing that to us, man, because he was righteous, didn't do anything wrong, serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai, as we try to do as well. Try to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai to the best of our ability. And then all type of bad things just started happening to him. And then his woman, she told him to just go ahead and curse the Most High and die, instead of just continuing to suffer for, like the scriptures say, to suffer for righteousness' sake. All right. And that's what Job was doing. Yet that's the spirit that we have to be in as well, So I'm going to start off at verse 10. In Job 2:10, it says, "But he said unto her," when he responded to his wife, when she said, "Curse the Most High and die." But he said unto her, "Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and shall we not receive evil? In all this did not Job sin with his lips?" So you have to understand that, man. And Job was a spiritual man, and he understood that. Now, was he down and at times or whatnot? Sure, yeah, it's going to happen. Yet overall, he understood that it's not just a one-way street. Like everything's only going to be good, and no bad is going to happen to you. All right. So it's going to be bad things that happen. All right. But like I read in the first scripture in First Peter's, all right, don't think it strange when those things do occur. All right. And you could be doing nothing wrong, so to speak, right? At the end of the day, it is what it is, though. You like Job said, shall we not receive good and bad? And it's all ultimately a test of your integrity, man. Because when these things happen to you, are you going to maintain your ways before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and keep the faith, or are you going to let it bother you to the point to where it inwardly agitates you to the point to where you falling out, you bugging out about it and stuff? You gotta, you gotta stay, balanced, man. Don't let that, don't be, getting swayed emotionally off of things that happen, because a lot of strange things gonna happen. But this is just part of what it is, Like I said, with Job, it's a prime example. He was doing nothing wrong, serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai, literally lost everything, lost his kids, his wealth, everything. Had boils on his skin. So for a light thing like that, I look at it as a light thing just because it is what it is, losing the car. I mean, shit. Hey, it is what it is, I could easily replace that. And I'm not going to, let it weigh heavy upon me to the point to where it bothers me, man. All right, because just like it got stolen or whatever, hey, who knows, like, later down the line, a lot more good things happen now, But that's the first thing that came to my mind, like I said, when that situation happened. All right, reflecting upon the scriptures, and that's the spirit that we have to be in when we do go through different things, man. Because in the recent video I was speaking on that about we're through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom, and shit. I didn't know it'd be verbatim with something happening like not too long after that, but shit happens. All right, because it's not, we're in captivity at the end of the day. All right, we are here to go through shit. It ain't gonna always be peaches and cream. It ain't gonna always be good. Bad shit gonna happen. That's just part of the ride, But yeah, ultimately, what matters the most is you maintaining your ways before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and not letting it bother you to the point to where it agitates you and throws you off your game, man. All right, that's the main thing I wanted to get at. All right, that's why I wanted to harp upon don't think it a strange thing when these things do occur. All right. Hey, so with that, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders again, a great millstone. And shalom to all the brothers out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity and the true believers. Hey, shalom.